Dude, Elon Musk, he is an idiot. Genuinely, I've never seen a fall off and crash out so hard in my entire life, right? This guy will do the stupidest things and most irrational things because he is so a little tiny bit upset because people are like, "Oh, but we don't want to be on your platform anymore because you have a bunch of Nazi accounts on there, and you have a bunch of people like saying racial slurs and all sorts of other shit, right?" And then he comes back and is like, but freedom of speech. Yeah, fucking sure. If you want to allow that onto your platform, okay. Other people don't want that. And other people aren't so vehemently racist. They would rather keep their racism palatable and more low key. For those that you don't know, Brazil is like, okay, we're gonna like ban Twitter in our country because of all the like shit going on in it, and we don't think that it abides by our like safety concerns for our citizens. So we gotta, take it off. And then like Brazil's Supreme Court was like, okay, we are going to summon Elon Musk to come down to Brazil for the Supreme Court. The first thing Elon Musk does is threaten the Supreme Court judge. And then people are like, oh my god, so based. Yeah, Elon, yeah, you tell him. No, he's being a child. And he's being irrational and being a fucking idiot. He got told, hey, we're probably going to ban your thing in here. If you don't want it banned, come down here. And he was like, oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Typing really fast and makes a fucking AI generated image of, oh, look at this. Oh, see, you have a dick in your mouth. Oh, guess the prompt on this one. Oh, lol, I'm so based. Like, fucking on his inflated stomach, slapping his big tummy like he's a seal while he like sits here on his little laptop, right? Meanwhile, he didn't have enough liquid funds, despite being the richest man in the world. He didn't want to spend any of his own money that he got banks to invest in his purchase of Twitter. And day by day, advertisers are leaving because they do not want to be associated with neo Nazis. And you could always come back and say like, oh well, these companies are racist anyway. I mean, sure, if you wanted to say that, even if they are, it doesn't matter because being so openly racist like this loses profits. It loses sales, it loses advertising and association and guilty by association and so on. And they want money. That's what they want. So they're going to not want to be associated with Elon Musk if this is the platform that he's going to be promoting and like cultivating. Because genuinely, the amount of terrible shit I have seen on Twitter is actually it's depressing but also hilarious at the same time. It's like seeing it's like I go on Twitter and I am involuntarily exposed to basically a branch of Soy Jack Party and 4chan. Like all over again. Like I am I want to go on there and I want to look at funny pictures. I want to go on there and I want to see some fucking Fortnite leaks or I want to see uh like some people talking. But instead, I just see racism. I just see people like making fun of Indians and because like oh they stink or whatever. Oh, like I feel so bad for the people that use that because it's one of the most popular social media platforms and they got nowhere else to go. right? Like, I was really glad to go on Twitter for a few days, right? Because the Hatsune Miku trend that was happening, it's like, oh, this is really fun, and oh, nope, it's been ruined. Uh, Immediately, right out the bat, it was ruined. Hatsune Miku, oh, it's Hatsune, oh, I'm about to say the N word, but I'm stopping myself. Ha ha ha! That's so funny! Get it, guys? It's racism. That's funny. It's racism. And then there'll be probably some people watching is like, oh, but you're getting so triggered over it. And no, I'm making fun of you because you're a fucking idiot. That's why you're making bad jokes. I've seen real Nazis make funnier jokes than these morons. Like, it is. It's pathetic. It is so. Oh my god. Like, you will see the worst take on Twitter or like the worst like image and everything like that of just vehement racism or being like, oh haha, get it, the joke's rape. The joke is that I'm raping people. And someone will be like, yeah, that's not funny. And then somebody's like, oh, these fucking snowflakes, dude. Okay. You're the one that's getting up in arms because somebody didn't like your joke. And I'm here to make fun of you for that. Like, it's so stupid. It is so stupid. Um, and let's not even get it to the point of where, like, Elon Musk is literally just retweeting and commenting on conspiracy theories and has his, like, mind rotted away. And then we'll talk about wokeism, the woke mind virus. Like, he loses a kid and gets divorced a bunch of times, and now suddenly he's going through a half dozen midlife crises in a single month stretch. and and has to blame it on trans people or, disown his daughter and all this other shit. And then suddenly, like, Grimes comes out, and then he has to fucking shit in his pants and cry. It's so funny because he then makes, like, AI generated images of himself. And because he looks fucking disgusting in real life. Like, he has to get images of what he looked like 10 years ago because he's let himself go so bad because he does nothing but, like, sit around and retweet, like, a bunch of bullshit and all this other stuff while he's losing advertisers, and then goes buys other companies and then says, guys, I'm still the smartest man in the world, right? I'm still the Tony Stark of the world, right? Like, one of the things that I saw him quote, tweet, or comment under was like, what a beautiful equation. And it was like some basic fucking physics equation, like he's smart and understands it. No, you're not Tony Stark, dude. You bought Tesla and then made a bunch of bad decisions. You bought boring, or you made boring, quote unquote, or whatever the fuck, and then we're like, hey, let's make a flamethrower, and then had your, like, R&D department fucking make it for you. And then you had a bunch of other money because you just told them to do shit. Not because you have a great understanding of physics and science and all this other stuff. You said that the Iliad was a great book, and you left a link to the Odyssey. Wow. Wow. That is an impressive level of stupidity. I'm impressed. Like, good lord. Anyway, Brazil bans Twitter. That's one. Oh, the people holding up Twitter are gone. You usually don't see a lot of like Chilean people that are neo Nazis or Brazilians. I mean, I have seen a lot of Brazilians, Puerto Ricans too, which is so strange. Um, yeah. It's like you'll see a bunch of people that like have like 60K followers, and you'll probably like mention to them the fact that like actually they're not white, and then you'll get blocked immediately. I think that's really funny. I think that's hilarious. It's kind of like this Stone Toss thing about how he was actually Hispanic or whatever and not white, or like Miles Ian Chong or whatever, the Malaysian dude who's a white supremacist, despite the fact that he is a shade off of like fucking oak. It's really funny. Anyway, I have a Patreon down below. Go give me money. Um, also have a Cash App. Other than that, be civil. I don't know if you're gonna come in my comment section trying to pick a fight. I guess it'll be funny to fight you, but I'll probably just delete it anyway. Um, have a civil discussion, I guess. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Click.